Welcome back to Karen's channel, Tacticians and Otherwise. Today's viewing extravaganza is Guild Wars. I make no promises to show smart or interesting plays, but, well, there's always hope. Enjoy!
Finally, the final war of this Guild Wars season, and well, apparently we got the fucking Wallet Warriors Extraordinaire in Battlefield level 3. Cause look at this, 250 million. Okay, I'm rounding up for dramatic effect. Guild power with, well, in those level 60s have certainly put a bunch of snowprintlets through college with their spending levels, not mentioning they're like third in the raid, and well, somehow they made it to pretty good position in the guild war, apparently by farming Battlefield level 3, versus about if I round it down for dramatic effect, a third of their power. Well, average level about, I don't know, I'm gonna say 800 M. Well, this is gonna be fun, especially for those them. Oh well, anyway, against those cocks, I'm definitely not masking their battlefield layout, because I don't think they deserve the courtesy. So time to hit the fortified position. And yeah, I mean, their advantage is that they have pretty much every character at cap, unlike us. So yeah, they will have a much easier time attacking and ruffle stomping us twice than we will with them. So, as you may have noticed, I am a little bitter about this. They should probably be competing in Battlefield level 4 or maybe even 5. But hey, it is what it is. They are using the game mechanics against everyone else, so okay, let's take it from the top. Oh, for fuck's sake! This shithole. Okay, great. Well, I would have brought, or well, I'm gonna bring my top team for this, for, well, I was gonna say obvious reasons, but it feels kinda redundant at this point. So Row can cock block the high ground here because he's unstoppable and movement 4, and also an infiltrator, which ruins that plan for me. Also, he does tend to go for Rivas to block off the overwatches. Yeah. Bloody hell, I'm not awake enough for this bullshit. So how do I stop him? Even if I slow him down with Thaddeus, who can reach him on turn 1, on movement speed 3, he still crosses the gap, and he will still be able to combo with Show, with whoever to get next to Rivas. So this is kinda fucked up for me. With the buffs from the fortified position and whatever else, and from Tangida's passive, he's gonna be a major pain. Okay. I'm gonna give ground on turn 1. I'm gonna bait Row to come here next to the bridge with a drone on the bridge, because he's the only one who can effectively reach it. And then I'm gonna go ham with a sniper combo, and I'm gonna bring the spore launcher, and I'm gonna bring the sniper combo. So Row goes here, then he eats some serious wiener from Maugan if I keep Maugan stationary. And then even though he will not overwatch, how big is Show's missile maxed out? Huh. Unexpectedly, Show's missile is really small here. So I can probably catch someone with an overwatch. At least cause them to be in weird positions, if nothing else. Then again, I will not want to move Maugan, because I want him to be stationary to hit through the bushes. On the other hand, if I put the spore into the bushes, then nobody else can hit it still, and a row will go on the high ground to destroy it, and this becomes a non-problem. Okay. Of course, random bullshit damage from the defensive zones. So I think Row will now go here on the high ground to destroy the spore. And Imospec may go here. I think I want LD slightly closer to the action. No, he even got Galatian here. Well, I mean, it does make sense, but it's funny. I want to avoid the first airstrike by moving out of here then. Then again, I want that Overwatch on Imo spec. And that will probably ruin the airstrike's positioning. Huh, I didn't expect that. Okay, I did expect him to prefer the bushes, bushes, the high ground over bushes. That changes things a little bit. But he's out of range now, which is fine. The Vox Strike doesn't suppress. So I can deploy onto... I should be able to deploy drones like this. Do I want to slow down a row or... Yeah, let's slow down row. Block this path with a spore. There. And cause some damage that will stick. And bail out for now. With Eldrion, everything should be fine right here, but if everything goes according to plan, which I think it should, this will put row in the danger zone. Blap. Okay, because of, for some reason, that was supposed to happen. Tangida removed himself, which was really nice of him. With one turn delay compared to the original plan. Row gets killed by Maugan. Actus is probably not gonna have the greatest of times. And you know, I'm considering just using one drone, but then I will lose a character, one spore. And I'm not sure if he can deploy Galatian now. Probably. So I'm gonna do something I normally don't do. These are kinda a county guild, so there. And right, the Vox targeted the spores. That's a new one. You know what? Let's combo it like this. And a third strike should hopefully finish this. They so nasty. I see XT working on the other team here. Go give them hell, buddy. I'm not sure I have a good team against their top team, because I used my spores to go through the other team and the first match, and I have nothing to distract Thaddeus with. But against those guys, I may be able to pull something off. Right, so this shithole of a map. And since there's Eldrion and the Nerdogant, I'm gonna use Roswitha. She should be able to one-shot both of them in melee. Especially if I do bring in some buffers. Now, Aethana will get herself killed on their turn 1, pretty much guaranteed. Then again, their main problem here is Karn. Why do they begin with 1 HP fewer? I think the Medicae supplies gets rounded in a weird way. Well, no matter. So Karn is AoE, and he will get stuck in on the bridge. Aethana will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will deep strike on my island. I probably could bring in Ragnar, but that kind of breaks my team. But it may prove to be necessary. Or not necessary, then at least beneficial. As it is now, I don't have a good answer against Ragnar. Ragnar. Karn, I mean. I need to one-shot him, or well, one-shot him, focus fire him down in one turn, and my remaining diamonds aren't really good for that. I don't want to use Skalgar with Ragnar. I want to use Skalgar as a sort of second Eldrion, but I don't think that's gonna work here. Well, I expect Rivas to practically block off the northwestern part of what I could reach. And I will need to kill Karn on turn 2. This is gonna be probably an overkill, but I need to one-shot this. Yeah, I need to one-shot this. Do I want a machine of war for this? I don't think so. Yeah, so Aethana will... I don't know, I expect her to... either teleport somewhere to the middle to buff everyone, or she could, in theory, put herself in front of Karn and sort of try and cock block me. Something will happen. Nice, because zone buffs. So the Forge Fiend can't do anything on turn 1. And I don't want to do anything on turn 1 either. There. So Karn needs to gobble on some Wiener now. All the Wiener. I will want Kalgar in the back line. And this already is starting to look like it's gonna get Karn killed. But I cannot take any chances here. To your question why I didn't put Arcan somewhere useful, I was trying to bait out the Vox Strike to here where it is out of the way. I probably could have moved him someplace where he would have killed Aethana now, but I wanted to leave as much room in the middle as possible. So that's Karn overkilled. No, actually, I wonder if this... it won't. He does have a lot of crit. But 4 hits, yeah, that's not gonna be enough to take out Eldrion. But this will. And well, now I would like to jebate with Harken. Oh, that was unfortunate. I'm probably not winning this one. And again, maybe I can outrange the Neurothrope and buy time that way. Kalgar, please punch her big. Good. Right, and I get the defense buff next. Never mind. Yeah, right, fires. Okay, so let's bail out. That should have been enough. Oh well. Close enough, I'm gonna say. Yeah, I probably should have gotten the Aethana kill with better positioning Harken. Screw the airstrike. But yeah, the Forge Fiend is extremely powerful on this map because it's too fucking cramped. Oh, I see XT doing pretty well for himself, which is good. And let's continue punching the fuckers into oblivion. So an Overwatch team with Isabella for whatever reason. That kinda sounds like a job for some mechs. The problem is that Thaddeus can push forward all the way to the hex, let's say north of the bridge. and hit everyone pretty much. But is that actually a problem? I don't think so. Let's see if I can make it be not a problem. Do I want Aleph here, or will just Actus do? Okay, so the plan is that I expect one of his Overwatchers to get stuck on the wires. Thaddeus or Maugan will go to the middle, trying to block me off really hard. That I will sneak in row and beat one of them to submission while spawning some wah, I guess. There. 3 damage. So this is gonna work, this is gonna work. Actus fixes himself. And there. I forgot about that strike being a thing without bait. That's not a problem, because the Overwatchers did a bit of doo-doo. And now I need to combo this really smart. So didn't quite expect that one shot, but it does make my further job easier. I was hoping to just activate the active. I wasn't sure if it would be enough to kill Maugan. Then I would have positioned a few heroes next to Maugan at range so that he can't overwatch. And then I would have moved ideally row away. I can do this for slightly more effect. I keep forgetting that the Va is much shorter now, which can't do much about that now, right? So I will probably lose row. It should be fine at this point. There. Okay. Combat Isabella, best Isabella. So, I'm gonna prepare Actus for the war. Just making sure the boys don't cut him off. And well, I did expect Galgords to end on this hex. I'm really not properly awake yet. And was hoping to follow up. But that's fine. I have enough fake bodies now to survive, even though he will probably not do anything of any value anymore. Okay, everything is fine and well. But suppression screwed up my plans. I didn't notice it in time. Oh well. Well, there's an example of a properly canty team, Celestine and Mataneo, with Isabella that can hit anything, anywhere. Yeah, good mechanics, snowprint, especially on this shit map. Can I counter that somehow? Maybe. That's Summon Swarm team with resurrects and everything. That's gonna be a nasty shit. He's gonna get 3 kills with Mataneo and Celestine's active. Yeah, Snowprint really should think more about what kind of abilities they implement. Usually on their own it's fine, but the heroes don't exist in a vacuum, so right. So the high ground hex in the west and the western bridge is in range of Mataneo's active, so if I do what the first instinct say, put Imospec on it, then Mataneo can one-shot him because this active combined with the 2 gangsters he has is very bullshit. It is, yeah, it is within 6 hexes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that high ground. So yeah, there's a reason why Celestine's active has the initial cooldown of 1, and I think Mataneos should as well, but well, that's probably just me, and I know that right now I'm an old man screaming at the sky. Well, don't really wanna do it like this, but it may be my best chance to recycle some summons into Act of Faith while dealing some decent burst damage. And again, this map is really bad for Abraxas without Yazagor. I'm not sure whether his Celestine will go to the high ground in the west or whether she will cluster around. Then Abraxas makes no sense. But I do want some summons to get more Cadians out, or I could change the team completely. That's also a possibility. Although main problem is gonna be Isabella. On this map, she will be tucked in extremely well, and I will not be able to snipe her, especially not with the 70 fucking summons. So I'm gonna bring a Forge Fiend, even though its active isn't maxed out, so it won't deal much damage. Oh well. Yeah. Congratulations, whoever you are on the fort. You have built a very good cancer. Now please eat shit and die in childbirth, ideally. Nah, Abraxas doesn't make sense. There. Celestine doesn't either, but probably gonna fit better here. Then again, maybe Aleph's summons could be a distraction for a bit. Now let's try this. Okay. So let's put show closer to here. This should aim the airstrike somewhere around here. And that's all I can do now. Well, almost all. No, that's in range of this little shit pickle. Right, and that one missing HP from rounding causes Isabella to go and heal someone, which is extremely funny. Okay, so let's get Nathanael resurrected and nothing else done because somehow Nathanael is tanky enough to eat a full Karn ability, at least, okay, with the Medicaid buffs. Funny. I cannot kill Yarick with the Forge Fiend, with the burn, because he's next to Isabella. So unless my Celestine deals 1000 damage with her active, so that she overkills Yarick, without Act of Faith. Okay, that's on the virus, that's 1000 damage per hit, plus 50%. Yarick has 500 armor, so this should actually work. This should overkill Yarick, stopping Izzy from healing him. Okay, what the fuck happened there? So, this should be dealing 700 damage per hit times 1.5 is something like, I don't know, 1300 minus 500 minus 500, so that's like, let's say 700 per hit. That should have done 2.1 thousand damage, and that should have overkilled Yarick. But for some freaking reason, Izzy healed, and Yarick survived at 1 HP. That shouldn't have happened. That really shouldn't have happened. Anyway, now he is at 1 HP, and unless he blocks this, he is dead. Which means that his 25% chance to block will 100% trigger. You have no idea how sick of this bullshit I am. Okay. So that's summon. That's hopefully 2 summons. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, the fire did kill Yarick. I didn't expect that. This should free Shosel to start doing some damage all over the place. Okay, yeah, take the high ground and be unable to attack. Okay, why not? Sometimes the drones are really stupid. Right, and the double attack does overkill Yarick. This is such fucking bullshit. Such fucking bullshit. I'm posting this in bug report because of the Yarick survival on the wires. That really shouldn't have happened. Maybe he blocked. Okay, fair enough. 25% still. Unless he blocked 2 of those hit with 20. Okay, it is possible that it happened, but it's fucking bullshit. Right, and again, why did the drone not spawn at some insane distance, like within 5 hexes? That should have put it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally it would spawn on high ground, or at least in the bushes, but no, it goes for a melee attack when I really need it to attack from a distance to deal damage. Okay, so that's at least Yarick dead. Well, let's clean up after my own messes. Right, so I'm gonna bring the Immospec now. Let's do some taunting with Jaeger. I still don't want to use the Yazagor combo for this. I probably should to just punch through. Sarkael. Let's eat the Gemini. Or at least bring them out on turn 1, ideally. Let's bring in sizes. I will need some hard, possibly AoE hitters for this. So let's do Maladas. Yeah. Great. So some free damage for them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, great. Nathaniel can hit anywhere, but if he hits here, is that a melee ability or is it considered range? It's considered melee. Okay. Nevertheless, Maladus's Terminator armor can eat it, and then he will AoE everything down, and then everything will get recalled because Isabella. That sounds like a plan, does it, huh? There, and I can't really go anywhere else because Mataneo covers all the ground here, which is absolutely great. Blab. There. Now, okay, that's Celestine gone. If I can kill Mataneo now, I will only get one of them rezzed. Sadly, I cannot quite stop Celestine from, well, Isabella from the resurrect, but that is fine. Depending on how smart Isabella is gonna be about the resurrect, if she moves next to Snotfloga, I may or may not get Snotfloga stunned countered, but Jaeger should be able to take the hit. And this gives me a chance of getting the weaker summons out that will lead themselves. No, I don't want to remove the taunt here. They eat themselves out of existence. Okay. So that went reasonably well. Now Mataneo is alive, so his summons aren't really going to do anything. They will remove themselves at the beginning of the next turn. I probably want to dispense some healing. Got Imospec attacking from high ground. Sadly, Isabella is just gonna out-heal that because Isabella. So I may as well just block here. Yeah, that was the Malleus airstrike. Good thing those effects are so distinct from each other. And yes, that was heavy sarcasm. And yeah, here comes the infinite shit spam from Malleus. Imospec goes on Overwatch. There, I was hoping for that. Mataneo is only an infiltrator when he uses his active. So let's deal with some of the little turds. And by some, I mean like all of them. There. And I need to slowly start encroaching on him. Alright, Isabella has a fatal act of faith ready. That's great. Now I would like to heal everyone. So top of Jaeger. Sadly, I don't think topping off is in the cards here. And I'm pretty damn sure he's just waiting for an opportunity to spawn a million grots. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Yeah, orcs, fun and balanced now. Why the fuck not? Okay, Isabella is gonna overkill anything she looks at now. Block with 20% Beast Snagga or whatever that is. I'm surprised that Incisors survived that. Oh, he does have a lot of armor, so... No, I want Maladus up here. Punch Izzy some more. Now, whom do I want to fix? Jäger. I think Incisors should be able to survive the turn here now. Yeah, he can take one guardsman. And with that, I think I killed this lineup. And Bloody God Emperor, was that something? Time to continue. Artillery position, just silvers. Okay, I'm gonna take a break here. Well, looks like getting matched up against these pricks made us all energized, because the guildies are making terrific progress, and there's the supply depot with a gold team left that I can try to fail on. So let's give it a shot. This is a not too sucky map. That Thaddeus is gonna be a problem with his range and the potential AoE strike if he decides not to take a bait. What am I gonna use as a bait? Kiba Scraps and the Tonk. That should work. Now there is a Fagnar and a heavily melee team, which is fine. They will just one-shot everything. Ulf will deal with the summons, and then Kalgar will do the spin to win, bitches! Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's bring in... I would like to... get Volk on the high ground hex here and blast Ragnar when he inevitably comes in range, hopefully. So that's something I can try and do. Now Ulf and his perfect cleave against summons will make too quick a work out of Aleph Scarabs, which kinda sucks for me. I should probably bring a healer for this. And well, some more infinite crab spam would be nice. There. So the initial plan is to eat a hit, then get ready to put Volk up here, buffed by Abaddon here, and hopefully this will bait Thaddeus to come to the bushes to shoot the tongue instead of dropping a Thud strike. Now I'm expecting Ragnar to come here. If he goes there, then I suspect he may be out of line of sight for Volk coming here, but then again, no, this isn't high ground. That could be really sucky. Oh well. There. Let's put Snot here as a jab bait. Okay, thank you RNG, deciding that Thaddeus goes for the Thud strike instead of doing something completely useless. So, Volk's active shouldn't care about him being suppressed, and he can only hit Ragnar. So, let's do that. Oh. Let's bring Giba here. Yeah, I think this is pretty much the ideal opportunity to do some grotty distractions. My Abaddon is damaged enough that using his active on Ragnar doesn't really damage him anymore. I can heal Volk and I think I can put a guardsman. I don't have the Malleus for long enough that I'm familiar with how it works. So I'm gonna assume he's gonna go for the grots. So let's put an airstrike here and hopefully... Perfect. I was hoping that he wouldn't use Wolf to somehow, in a really freaky way, one-shot Abaddon. Okay, so that went reasonably well. Now, I don't have walk on high ground, which is exactly the opposite of what I wanted to do. I really should bring Volk close to Abaddon, but that's not gonna work very well right now. partly because of this blob of ice and Volk being unable to hit anything from next to Abaddon. And if I bring Volk to the high ground here, then I'm pretty sure that Bellator is gonna come to the high ground and drop a crap load of BBs from there, which is gonna be great. So let's heal Abaddon, deal negligible damage to Thaddeus. Because RNG is a bitch, this will deal no damage to Kalgar, which is not great, but it is what it is. RNG is such a fucking cunt. Yeah, well, of course, he only had like 4 targets and takes out the one that I wanted him to kill the least. Great. When RNG says you're fucked, you're fucked. Oh well, Tacticus never fucking change. Yeah, fuck you RNG. Although I do think that the Infinite KDN now should be enough. Ah, this fucking bullshit. Okay, let's not have Rodbone on low ground against this gangbang. Okay. Of course, the AI gets all the fucking crits it needs. Why the fuck not? Such fucking bullshit. Okay, so this may take a while. But that KDN is now the only thing dealing damage here. And apparently the fucking Bellator gangbang can go through through Rodbone. Although I see one really funny possibility, and that's removing the Canadian and taking that hex with Rodbone. But alas, because of fucking RNG bullshit that Wolf's crit was top notch. Well done, game. That didn't. Well, that idea came too late. I think I probably would have been able to well, hold for a while, depending on who everybody would have gotten buffed by Calgar. Yeah, and Snowprint wonders why people dislike this bullshit mode. Yeah, when the game says you lose, you lose. Yeah. Okay, so fucking round 2. Yeah, sure. I mean, that should be that there's half of them that should be clearable now with whatever. Do I want to? Let's bring Toth. And let's bring him here. And that should be enough. So let's bait out Bellator and bring my forces here. There. That was him getting RNG butt fucked. And it was a very pleasurable change. There. Bellator takes the hit. Okay, now let's see the spin to win. Something I do not much care about. Aethana buffed Tank Smasher. Tears Skalgar a new one. Aethana with her high pierce still manages to deal some damage to Bellator. That looked like the BB only took one hit, which is weird, but whatevs. Take a rocket. And eat shit, Bellator. There. That's that done. Now I have one or two more gold teams. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna use one of the silvers for this. And this is gonna need some firepower, so Wolf and his bullshit RNG. Let's see him not crit once in this game. That's gonna be very fun, yes? Well, fun and balanced as all things should be. There. Let's bring this team. There is a chance that the arch will want to, well, without a bait probably not, but will want to go to the razor wires. How much? 1300. 665 from high ground. You know what? This should be enough with the bait. Now let's bring the rest of the squad to somewhat advanced positions. That should be fine. Rest in pieces. Okay, so Maladas will have some fun with the pink horror there. So now I need to kill Rodbone. That semi-worked. The problem here is the Karn, who can do nasty AoE stuff. And I'm at the moment not completely sure which deals more damage. Whether the Silent Death, well, no, actually her attack should deal more. But I don't quite want to put her on the low ground. But I must kill Rodbone at all costs, so there is that. Somehow I'm not completely convinced that if I teleport Shadow Sun in, she will attack Rodbone with her ability, because she attacks randomly, and despite Rodbone being on rather low health. Such fucking bullshit. Nah, let's do it like this. And that was through a crit, and Rodbone still is nowhere near death. Okay. Fuck you, RNG. Like, seriously fucking useless. Fuck you. Well, at least Rodbone tried the AoE heal, which triggered Ulf, and which I didn't expect. And that got Rodbone removed. So it did end up working. What? Oh, right. Shadow Sun's command link drone is now buffing Certus. Nice. Still kinda low roll. That should be enough. Anufed has one ranged hit more. Oh. Block! Why the fuck not? Ah. Oh, bloody hell. This isn't normal. This isn't normal. Ah. I think the ice will go away now. Great, because why the fuck not? This is too fucking funny. This is too fucking funny. This is too fucking funny. Right, so one more silver team at the supply depot remaining, and to be frank, even though I have two bigger teams available, I'm just too sick of the guild war after 5.5 rounds to give much shit about it. So I'm just gonna down tier and see if I can remove this to get some progress done and to get done with this. Yeah, 6 rounds is just way too much. It's not fun at that point. So some Overwatch, some summon spam, Sybil being an RNG bomb and an Overwatch breaker. I'm gonna keep my Yazaxas for the hopefully Medicae after this. Let's still try and prioritize the silvers. Then again, I can go higher, but I need something to one-shot Wolf, which is gonna be a problem now. I can cluster around the Winged Prime for its synapse to get some mitigation from the Klopster. That could work. And gonna drown them in summons after taking out Wolf. Oh, hopefully taking out Wolf. Do I have anything to take out Wolf? Not really, because of all the bloody buffs now. Okay, this isn't gonna work, I think. Yeah, this is a really bad matchup for me now. It's about half of Ulf's HP with a suicide. That doesn't seem like good business. Okay, looks like I'm using Yazaxas already. You know what, it's probably a bad idea, but let's give this a shot after all. Alright. So, you get in your tanking mode. Let's not drop the warrior just yet. Okay, that went reasonably well. Now let's drop the warrior. That dealt a lot more damage to Sybil than I expected. Synapse is 2 hexes, yes, but the Globster still can't use his ability, and he isn't protected by the Synapse now. So let's take down Sybil. There, that's Sybil taken care of. Okay, top of Globster, and let's get beaten up. Okay, now this would be a prime time and position to drop a bunch of summons. I'm shocked Ulf didn't kill all of them. Didn't expect that. Winged Prime from high ground should still deal some decent damage to me, and now I'm getting all the crits. Okay. You punch Ulf too, and you get up on the high ground. Lobster is in defensive mode because he's within Synapse range, so that should be fine. And a lot of weird stuff has happened. Somehow everybody important survived, including Aleph, who I'm not entirely sure how got beat up so bad, but doesn't seem all that important now. A good Bellator combo removes summons. Yeah, now I'm getting the crits. That's how it's supposed to look like. There, and you buff as many targets with your tankiness as you can. Okay. That is fine. And at this point I just need to keep everyone alive, and well, my summons will chase around his summons and be blocking me off from doing more damage. But that is perfectly fine. Well, good thing I can do so much stuff now. I'm sure Rivas would love to get on some sort of a high ground. Would be a shame if I were to block all but one hex of it. Yeah, you're not getting there. That's that taken care of. And now we just need to wait until the BB takes care of Maugan. And because there are no free hexes next to his last remaining unit, the Malleus is there being useless. Yay! There, that's this scrap done. And now for my final hit this Guild War and even this Guild War season against the first Medicae station. Yeah, I think I have a pretty bad team left, so I'm gonna go for what is a softer target, of which there are none. Great. I have a lot of summons. I think I still have Yazaxas and maybe even Abraxas. So this in theory might work. Let's see which map it is. Ah, an open one. Okay. So, yes, you, the nerd, but the nerd goes close to the high ground. More summoners. Do I have any healers? I don't think so, which is sad, but I'll have to live with that. Burchard seems like a good idea, and you know what, why not use Galatian as well? Okay, so on the first turn I'm gonna do a big fat positionating myself. This should cause the airstrike to land somewhere around Arch. Now I hope that his Arch tries to counter my Neurothrope to split them up a little bit. Great. That's what I was hoping for. So now I'm gonna do an Abraxas double drop. But the question is how? Not too afraid of Arch here. There aren't all that many hexes from which he can summon bloodletters, and the neurothrope should be able to. Yeah, that's 1600 damage, about 1200. That should be still fine. So, gonna drop a few summons here. Next up, I wanna kill the neurothrope. Swapperoonie. Now hit Arch and start spawning more screamers. Block, 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 block. RNG. I saw what you were trying to do there and I didn't like it. Now, a little pain on the Klopster for more summons. And debuff Klopster. And let's deal a little damage to Abraxas when he presumably tries and drops screamers, bloodletters, whatever. Okay, didn't expect that. And funnily enough, apparently through the cliff, Galatian couldn't target this hex. Huh. Oh well. Let's start creeping up there. That's gonna be a big hit. But do I want to do that? Not really. Let's see if I can RNG. No, I cannot RNG. But I can maybe do this. Okay, that was promising more damage than it ended up doing. That was, for a change, RNG in my favor. And the screamers are now gonna take care of business. Rest in pieces, Maladas. There. And with that, I'm done as an active player in the Guild War. All that is left now is to keep calling the shots and cheerlead for the rest of the guild. So, yay! Carry on, my wayward sons, you're carrying my hope and dreams. And with that, I'm off.
If you enjoyed this video, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, and watch the video again.